Greetings Marines, FiOth here, and in this vid we're gonna go over my RECON Sniper build for Aliens Fireteam Elite. Now I suppose many people out there like the sniping game style in more titles than one, so it was one of my highest priorities to get this build out to you. This is purely a sniping build. It is very focused on killing targets at range with extreme damage, as you saw on the opening clip. And also the support drone will be underutilized. I'm going to tell you that from the get-go. Every perk that goes on this build, except for a couple that can be acquired very early and very easily, are recon based unlocks. My aim with these early guides is to provide you with information in order to craft your builds out of the essentials of a class, so you don't have to mix and match out of finalizing every class. Down the way, if these vids perform, I will be making stuff that will be supreme combinations of all the late game perks of every class, but right now, as you can probably understand, I only had time to complete a couple of them, so we're gonna move forward with what we have. And of course that will be more valuable to you as well, since you probably don't have everything unlocked yet either. So without further ado, you can gorge at the gracefulness of my, I don't know, watermelon sniper rifle, and we can get to it. So here's my lady Recon. She's maxed, rank 8. And since people have been asking what weapon should we use for this, I'm gonna tell you right away, Type 21 Tactical is a very nice shotgun, very consistent and very easy to control and manage. It doesn't reload shell by shell, it just takes a tube below a regular magazine, so in that way you can just pop it up and go. Reloading each shell individually, like the initial pump action, has its merits, but for this, thematically as well, I think we should go with a Type 21 Tactical. For a sniper rifle, I initially started playing with the Twilight V4, and I would swear that this is amazing in every regard, better than the M42A3. But boy, does this thing pack a punch. As you saw in the opening clip, if you employ everything that you have, you're gonna destroy your target pretty much always in one shot, unless we're talking heavies, of course. Heavies and ultra heavies are a totally different story. So as far as gun go, M42A3 can be found pretty early. There is an alternative sold by Perk that you can get, another single action sniper rifle that will help you, and it's pretty serviceable. I like the M42A3 because it almost clocks on 1000 damage, and if you max its stars here, you get plus 5% weak point at 3 stars and more accuracy at 4 stars. But this plus 5% coupled with the star 2 5% is plus 10%, it will be even more deadly than what I'm showing you right now. The perks themselves. So we have to deal with three things: the pops, the focus, and the support drone. I'm gonna start from what's really simple. Support drone doesn't get any upgrades, you just place it on the ground. You will benefit a bit from its healing, although you will be mostly out of danger most of the time, and of course from its ammo distribution, that always helps. When it comes to focus, we only want eye on the prize here. Each stack of focus grants 5% stamina regeneration and 5% fire rate. We have to help these guns fire rate a bit since it's kinda slow. So we're gonna use eye on the prize. If we're accurate, we will be landing lots of headshots and getting lots of stacks for eye of the prize. Now, two things we're gonna need that do not come from Recon. It is the Quick Charge 4 and the Demolisher rifle training that comes at Demolisher rank 2, very easy to acquire. Increases the max ammo of rifles by 20% and their fire rate by 15%, helps quite a bit. This one you get from Recon anyway, increases the max ammo of rifles by 20% and weak point damage by 15%, so we have more weak spot damage, more fire rate, higher fire rate with these two. We want them, they are pretty much the core of what we're trying to do. Attach on Demolisher rifle training, Recon rifle expertise. As you see it here, because we need to regulate our available space, increase the accuracy, stability, and fire rate of rifles by an additional 10. And then on that attach Recon Rifle Mastery, increases the magazine capacity and handling of rifles by 15%. Yummy! We go to the mid now, Threat Neutralize. Getting a headshot kill on a revealed target recharges your abilities by 15%. Revealed targets will be the targets highlighted by your pups. Our pups is our main focus of dealing extreme damage. So you will be doing great damage to regular targets that you shoot, but your focus target is really gonna feel it. Downrange increases your far distant damage by 20% in some cases. This means your guns can deal more damage at max range than at close range. You get this pretty late in the Recon perk unlocks. It's very powerful at long distances. What you will have to use when it comes to a build relies heavily on where you're gonna use it. For example, Giants Below the Earth, the second campaign, is amazing for long range engagements. The third one has some open spaces as well. The first not as much. The final campaign has some ranges when you stand off against masses of enemies. But really guys, I will be making a CQC Recon build right after this one, and you can pick which one you prefer. I will have annotations and cards by the end of this, so you can check them out. Now, on the top left, we're gonna optimize our pups. We're gonna use Bloodhound here. Send your pups to track a specific target, revealing and marking the enemy and lowering its defenses. Amazing stuff. Stick Distracting Howl. That pups now also slows affected targets by 30%. You like those drones trying to flee after they attacked you? Well, not anymore they won't. Threat Detected. Activating pups increases your accuracy and stability by 50%. Now this is very nice because stability means the rifle will not flinch. You can just lay down the fire, and with our increased fire rate we can really lay the pain on these suckers. With this build your sniping will be top notch, and you don't have to deal with any other classes in order to achieve it, excluding a level 2 demo. I suppose to get Recon unlocked, you played at least a couple of demo missions to see how they work, so you already have this. This you can buy from Parks, 4,800 credits I think? They're pretty easily attainable. So this is the sniper build. For the rifle, some added benefits. You can get weak point damage on your muzzle. Your magazine depends on what you want to do. Again, on your scope, you can get weak point damage. I don't know if you will be able to manage the firing rate if we increase it too much, because this gun tends to kick a bit. But you can also go for something like Assault Mag, fire rate and reload speed, or fire rate and stability with magnetic casing. This is pretty good. I think you have to get lucky with this. It's a drop, but it's a very nice choice if you can have it. Fire rate and stability, both things that this rifle will benefit greatly from. I will be annotating my other builds during the run of this and by the end, so you can check them out and tell me what you think. I made the best of making my sound as clear as possible in this one because I had some complaints with my technician build. We'll be covering anything in Fireteam Elite, guys, so sub, like, and share if you found this useful. Until next time, be well, stay frosty, and always strive for perfection. Cheers.